Should you join a Harley Davidson owners group? Let's talk about that. Good Moto morning. Welcome to another episode of Kraken's Garage. I'm your host, Eric, and on Kraken's Garage, we discuss all good things on 2 and 3 wheels, including scooters. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the Hogs, Harley Owner Group. Is it worth your money? What are the benefits you get? What does it cost per year for a full membership and an associate membership? Let's get to it. Well, I received my new packet in the mail yesterday, and I figured I'd shoot a quick video about it. It has evolved. I've been a Hog member for decades, and I wanted to talk about the benefits. I wrestle with this decision every year, and what do you get for your money? They send out a patch every single year that is a different variant of it, and I want to share with you my jean jacket here. I have to do some repairs of it because the iron-ons never seem to stick, but as you can see, I've been a member for a lot of years. I have another half a dozen or so to sew on, as I am lazy about actually sewing on all the patches. This jean jacket, how do I put this, has turned into my rite of passage. It has become my coat that I adore and wear in a casual setting, and it just eludes my commitment to motorcycling and also to Harley Davidson in this case over the years of my life. And at the end of the day, it's probably the world's most expensive jean jacket, and when I pass, it'll be in a box on the curb with $1 on it. They also included a pin with the same design as the patch. I have loads of these. I do not use them. I'm not a fan of pins because they tend to jab me in the event, you have any type of impact on your clothing. Those pins and the backings of them tend to poke at me. And I got a nice note from Bill Davidson, who's vice president of the Harley Davidson Museum located in Milwaukee. Basically a greeting letter. I'll scan a copy of it and throw it up here if you want to read. And then you have your Harley Owner's Guide. And in here they talk about great rides that they have highlighted coming up in the year 2022 and the Hog member benefits and what it gets you. There's some good information in here. I will say it's been disappointing. When I started this 30 years ago, they used to include an atlas, was a fold-out, magazine size, like the size of this, and it had all the Harley dealers marked and highlighted all the really good roads in your particular country. They don't do that anymore. They used to include some, one year they came with a small atlas that was kind of in a leatherette fold out with a writing pad, and it also had a compass threaded into the top of it as well. That was very cool. Made it a lot easier to stow on the bike or in your pocket for getting on down the road. Maybe I'm just old school, maybe GPSs have taken the atlases and hard copy maps off the market, so who knows. And they also include a rally schedule. And what this is a fold out with all the different months and events that they have in my country that are coming up this year. So it's a quick look at all the Harley sanctioned events that they have coming up this year. The only other item you get for your money is a subscription to the Enthusiast, and this is a Harley Davidson Hog, and this includes all the events they got going on. They highlight certain people that have accomplished amazing things on Harley Davidsons. They sprinkle it with some Jason Momoa and some of their branding as well. Some of their clothing, apparel, women riders. There's Jason, I knew he'd be in there. For that, I really enjoy the magazine because it really is a solid piece of literature. 22, so what does a membership cost? Well, if you buy a brand new Harley Davidson, you get a free year included with the purchase of your motorcycle to a Hog membership. If you wish to proceed with the Hog membership, it is $49 a year for a full membership. That would be, in my case, if you have a pinion rider that wants to join as well, they are charged $29 for an associate membership. Let's talk about what you get for that, $50. The Hog Harley Owners Group is the granddaddy of all community building efforts, serving to promote not just customer product, but a lifestyle. The Hog is also served to open up new revenue streams for the company with the production of the tie-in merchandise offered by club members. What they're stating there is they have their own separate branding of clothesline and accessories that are all Hog branded. If you want to feel like an elitist, you can jump on that bandwagon. Now, Hog memberships are global, so you can get them in Ireland, you can get them in Australia, whatever country you're in. I'm pretty sure one exists. And they are over 1 million members strong. Now think about that. 1 million members at $49 a pop US currency is $49 million. That is a powerful group with a lot of money backing it. And in my opinion, I believe Harley has turned it into an avenue for revenue versus what it was originally set up. And I believe one of the founders of the Hog was Willie G. Davidson. He and his wife used to travel globally. He was one of the original founding members that bought Harley Davidson from AMF and trying to build enthusiasm and get the riding part back into Harley Davidson and promoting that. And in typical Harley fashion, they turn it into an income opportunity. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. That's capitalism at its best. But I think at some point it would behoove them to focus more on the rider and not so much the revenue aspect of it, as they have watered down and diluted the packages they've sent as a recipient for 3 decades. Now, depending on where you live, if you join the Hog membership, there are local chapters. There's one in San Diego. There's one here in Virginia at Orange County, where my local Harley dealer is. And you go to the meetings and they set up group rides and charity benefit rides and things of that nature. The temperament of the Hog chapter dictates whether or not this type of Hog membership is going to be successful in your life. Now, I've shared with you guys a couple of times that I'm a solo rider. I don't enjoy riding with groups, so I don't really join any of the chapters. I just do my own thing. My schedule is so tight, I just don't have the time. I'll throw a picture up here of what you get for your full membership and also your associate membership. And by the way, they also have a lifetime membership as well if you're interested in that. You get free admission to Harley Davidson Museum. If you plan on visiting that museum, yes, it is worth getting the Hog membership to receive the magazine plus the patch and pin, as well as a host of events and guidelines to attending those events and getting free admission to the museum. So in that sense, I agree with that. You receive the Enthusiast magazine, you receive Hog e-newsletter. E-newsletter is nothing but an email stating what's happening. Here's the next event, you ought to go type thing. Hog merchandise, so let me restate that. You don't receive any Hog merchandise, you receive the opportunity to buy Hog merchandise, which is again generating revenue. Hog Ladies of Harley membership, so they have their own division where they recognize women riders. I agree with that, good stuff there. Hog membership services, Hog members only website. Okay, whoop-de-doo on that. Hog 10, 25, and 35-year member recognition. I've never signed up for any of that. I suppose I qualify for some of those. I'm not into bragging rights about how many years I've done something. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it won't get you a cup of coffee with that recognition. A Hog membership card, you carry that when you go to Sturgis or you go to Daytona or one of these sanctioned events, and it gets you a free pass inside to the event. So if you attend those, again, the benefits start to stack up. If you attend all of these type items, then it is definitely worth it. You get the Hog patch and pin, which we talked about for this year. Life members get a patch and pin, so they get their own special branded I'm a Life member. I'm probably gonna do the Life member. I'm tired of paying it every year. You have the Hog chapters. You have the Hog Ride 365 challenges, where they put out challenges that say, hit these places, take a picture with your bike there and send it in, whatever, and you know, they have other rewards, other accolades that accompany that. You have Safe Rider Skills Recognition, motorcycle shipping, AT&T Wireless, Harley-Davidson Insurance Services, Harley-Davidson Visa exclusive benefits, Hog Roadside Assistance, additional coverage, Hog Roadside Assistance, Eagle Rider Rental and Tours. Now, that last whole section I just read off is fluff. And what I mean by that is that's, again, funneling you down the Harley-Davidson tube of capturing your money. Safe rider skills recognition, okay, that's an accolade, big deal. Motorcycle shipping, yeah, they offer some discounts through their Harley agreements with other shippers to get some slight discounts. Again, if you're a thrifty shopper, check all the shipping companies. I promise you, you will find a cheaper one. AT&T Wireless, they offer 17%, I want to say, off your cell phone bill. Again, this is fluff, like you're going to uproot. Let's say you're with Verizon, like you're going to run and uproot Verizon in your plan just to sign up with the Harley version of the AT&T is ridiculous. I don't agree with these benefits. The Harley insurance services, they give you some slight discounts there. I have compared and shopped the pricing against Allstate, Nationwide, and all the normal insurance companies, and it is not a deal. It is basically subcontracted through Dairyland Insurance, and you can get the exact same insurance through Dairyland. Harley-Davidson Visa exclusive benefits. Okay, if they give you rewards for documenting. If you ride 50,000 miles in 1 year, they'll give you some benefits and extra reward points on your Visa, again, to buy their stuff. Everything is funneling you right from your wallet to Harley-Davidson. Every one of these items. The roadside assistance, yes, it's a legit offer, but I think you would be better off signing up for less money with a AAA premium account and provide you the same care for less money, if not better care. The Eagle Rider renters and tours is another story for another video on another day, because the whole motorcycle rental business is evolving and changing with apps and people renting out their own personal motorcycles versus going through something like this, which usually costs big money to rent a bike. So what is Kraken's thoughts on the hog membership? For me, it falls under the category of in for a penny, in for a pound. I've been doing it so long. I enjoy the accolades of wearing that jacket with my lifetime achievements of just me being Kraken and riding on my bikes. So it's a warm fuzzy for me. I do go to the museums occasionally, so that's kind of bonus points regarding the price of membership. Regarding the events and hog chapters and things like that, everybody's different, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but you can get involved with your community and like-minded riders if they are a good group to ride with. Not all the hog chapters are, so go check them out and talk to them. Meet and greet them. Make sure that you get involved, and you'll probably wind up meeting some new best friends to ride with. So that I highly recommend. One point I would like to at least give a thumbs up to the Hog membership program is their official charity is the Muscular Dystrophy Association. They're heavily involved with that, and a lot of money goes to that charity every single year from the Hog chapter. Is it $49 million worth? Probably not. And for this week's shout out, well, before we get to that, I'm wearing my TyFromTennessee shirt and HDVIBE cap. Thank you very much, gentlemen. You'll be seeing my videos from time to time. Might as well start today. For this week's shout out, let me change my hat here. To all my end watchers, this week's shout out goes to Big Bert. He hails from Tasmania, Australia, an island off the southern part of Australia. Big Bert is rocking a 2018 Harley-Davidson Street Glide in vivid black that is just beautiful with spoke wheels, so be sure to check out his ride. What I like about Big Bert is he takes you on adventures all over Tasmania, and you get to see a very rare part of the world that I very rarely get to see any video footage of. There's actually motovloggers in Tasmania that he meets up with. Thank heavens there's another tall rider out there. Big Bert feels my pain on a lifetime of riding bikes as a very tall person. He has followed in my footsteps of trying to fit on bikes his entire life. He's a heck of a good man. He has wonderful photography. He's a good supporter of Australian motovloggers all across his country. He has wonderful cinematography and narrative on his videos. And for bonus points, if you're a $1 Million Bogan fan, go check out Big Bert's channel. He got to meet him at a Harley dealership in Tasmania, so how cool is that? Big Bert, keep up the great work. I will continue to watch your channel and support you as best I can. Folks, if you would like to check out Big Bert, the link will be down below. If you wish to subscribe and take part in his wonderful content, please let him know that Kraken sent you. And there's my Ghost Dog Bourbon. He's here to remind me to wrap up this video. If you would like to become a Patreon, the link is listed right down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit the subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding. It's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.